Welcome back to another episode of Inword News. It's your boy Dre. And hefty, girthy, meaty episode this week. So let's tackle this thing down. Let's get balls deep in this one, guys. The Biden administration is trying to spend some money on Americans instead of, sending more money to Ukraine. He's donating $53 million into the WIC program. If you're unfamiliar with WIC, it's government assistance for newborn babies. And I think like small aid, I think it's good until they're 3. I don't know. I can't remember. But it's for basic food items for newborn babies. All right. So this one's kind of funny. Some officers got caught robbing someone's house. So these Tyler, Texas officers, their finest citizens were supposed to be evicting somebody, but they ended up robbing a place. And then they had their body cams on. But I don't know if it was like accidental because they were like looking in mirrors. Like they were looking in mirrors, like kind of showing stuff. So it was like, was this supposed to be like y'all highlight tape and y'all showed it to somebody and they snitched on you? Because there's no way I'm robbing somebody with my body cam on and looking in a mirror. Like forgetting your body cam's on one thing. Looking in mirrors to like kind of show off what you got, like that's crazy. Because you for sure could have just did this. But to put your face in it? Yeah, bruh, this is what we mean by police think they're above the law. Because what? A janitor was sticking his dick in a water bottle and got a woman infected with some incurable STD. Apparently he works, I think he works at a doctor's office with the lady. I think that's what it was. He was putting his penis in her bottle, like moving it around like he was washing off his genitals. Like he was trying to make sure like he put his wee-wee in there and it was like moving it around, get the water all over it. But she supposedly caught him on spy camera doing it at least twice. But I want to know, was this before or after she knew she was infected? Because like if you knew that he was doing this and you still drank from the water, that's weird. But if you found out you had an STD and you're like, how is this going on? How did you even know to watch your water bottle or that guy? But yeah, I hope that dude gets like all the jail time and possibly the chair, because what the fuck? To get an STD is already like a crazy thing that a lot of people, don't really feel comfortable sharing, even if it's the curable ones. They don't like really saying that. To get an incurable STD is crazy. But then to have to say, I got it from drinking water out of my water bottle because some sick fuck I used to work with put his dick in it. And if she has a significant other, yo, that's 2 people's lives ruined. Actually, I wonder if she can sue him. I mean, I know she can sue, but I wonder how much she can get, because that's crazy. Also, can she sue the job? Because they hired that type of person. Tyler Perry has once again fired everyone in a single department. Last time he did it, he was firing his writing team because he didn't like the way they were writing, and he made a bunch of mediocre shows because dude's just burnt out. Like, I don't even fault him at this point. He's trying to do everything. He shouldn't have to do everything. This time he fired his entire accounting staff because he found out the IRS owed him $9 million. The IRS owed this man $9 million. Now think about that. If he owed the IRS $9 million, oh, they'd have been on his ass. But they owed him. He wasn't even thinking about it. They said, nope, we ain't gonna tell him. We ain't gonna say nothing. Because they want their $9 million, or they want extra money for no reason. But I want to know, who was the person that found out, or did Tyler Perry find out himself? Because he fired his entire accounting staff. Overpaying $9 million in taxes kind of lets you know how much money he makes and how much he pays in taxes, that wasn't even like a thought process. But yeah, like obviously he didn't miss $9 million, but you find out you missed the $9 million, you going for it. I don't care how much money you got. And he billionaire status now, but that's still $9 million. That's a whole nother like 3 TV shows for him. If you tired of your plug not answering when you're trying to get that, that good green, that good gas, that sticky icky. Ooh. Florida's taking care of that. They about to start selling weed at Circle K's. It's only starting off at 10 spots in all of Florida. It's medicinal, so if you got your, I think it's still recreationally illegal in Florida, but if you got your medical license, not medical license, but medical card, medicinal marijuana approval, all that, you can buy some from select Circle K's in Florida. And in more weed news, but up north this time, Uber Eats is selling weed in Toronto. So if you want something delivered straight to your house, you have to be at least 19 years old and live in Toronto. So, you know, it comes to you in Toronto, but in Florida, you got to go to the gas station. So either way, they making weed more accessible, which will hopefully, you know, remove the fentanyl laced deaths that's been going around, because these corporations can't do that. It's not just some random dude that's making other drugs and also breaking down weed without washing his hands. So weed's getting safer out here, y'all. And if you all high off all those weed stories, McDonald's got something good for you. They just reached a partnership with Krispy Kreme. So now McDonald's is gonna start selling Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm quite sure it's not gonna be like anything hot. I'm sure it's gonna be the same thing like when you go to Walmart, Publix, Target sometimes, I think, where they got the Krispy Kreme donuts, like 6 donuts in a box in the back. I think it's gonna be one of those situations. So don't think you can look for a hot light at a McDonald's. They ain't got it, but also it's McDonald's. So what you get is what you get, nigga. You signed up for that. You knew what it was. And now on to the y'all hiring segment. Cash Money Key is a hairstylist in Columbus. She does all kinds of hair installs, washes, wash and goes, blow dries, straight ons, updos, downdos, side dos, we do, she do, he do, voodoo and hoodoo. Yeah, all the hairstyles you need, all the styles you could possibly want: braids, wigs, sew-ins, extensions, coloring, all that. She's a hairstylist. Hit her up. Leslie Farrell is a realtor in Atlanta. And I'm going to tell you that, like, I can't say the normal realtor things because we all know realtors sell houses, condos, condominiums, duplexes. But this one's a special one. She's a top 5% realtor. I don't know who the ranking comes from, but she's top 5%. So that means she's good. And she closed over $20 million in homes. So obviously she deals with either the high end joints or she sold a lot of low income joints. Either way, it sounds like she's good at what she do. So if you need a house, need a place to stay, need some of that, hit her up, get you some of that. Autumn Eliza Visuals, photographer, in the, I know Georgia, I think like the outer Atlanta area. So if you're close to that low Atlanta demographic, get in there. She takes pictures, birthdays, events, photo shoots, branding things, clothes. I think that's it. I mean, you can get more specific, but I think that's the general idea. She takes pictures. Get at her if you want your picture taken for any reason. And Daft Pewter Repairs is a repair company. It says pewter, so I'm assuming computers, but I don't know if it's the actual computer or just the screens. But I know they do screens for iPads, phones, cameras, anything with like a glass covering. They got you. I don't know if they can actually repair the computer itself, but you're going to have a clear screen when you're looking at your computer crash if they don't. So if you got any cracks, nicks, scratches, dings, wings, pings, and lings, get at them. Get your stuff fixed. My phone's good for right now, but my other phone, that thing's so cracked up. So Daph, if you know, trying to toss me a freebie for the free, you know, shout out, hey, hit me up, man. I'm here. The Ignorant Noodle on everything except Twitter. It's Ignorant Noodle. But yeah, that's it for this week. Bye. Say happy birthday to your parents. Merry Christmas to your dogs. Peace, love, and soul. Don Cornelius.